I step outside into the crisp Yongwol morning air. This Korean county in the mountains in the northeastern part of the country was once home to a jewel of the country's industry. The Sangdong tungsten mine at one point accounted for 50% of South Korea's exports and 30% of its GDP. This year, it is reopening after a 30 or so year hiatus, during which China flooded the market with cheap tungsten, killing the competition. This spring, I have had the pleasure to intern for Almonty Korea Tungsten Corp., the mine's operator for the last decade, and last week I got to visit the mine. The drive from Yongwol to Sangdong takes around an hour of windy mountain roads and tunnels. The road takes us through the town of Sangdong, which, abandoned for years, is only now opening up again. Once out of the car, we head to the Blue House, the office at the Center of Mining Operations, and put on our protective gear, all while getting a safety briefing. Then, we drove into the mine. Many people picture a cramped, stuffy space, but Almonty's state-of-the-art galleries are 16 by 16 foot tunnels, lined with shotcrete to protect them from any falling debris. The chief engineer tells me that the water accumulated in old tunnels and underground rivers get pumped through the mine, recycled to help in the process. We drive in for about 5 minutes, which feels like a long time, and then the car stops and we turn our headlamps on. We set out walking down a cavernous tunnel, a subterranean stream keeping us company on the side of the road. Eventually we approach a pile of rubble and a wall of dark blue stone rather than the protective gray shotcrete. The miners take out a UV light and shine it at the debris, and everyone turns their headlamps off. The wall erupts in speckles of a bright bluish hue resembling a constellation or a wave of bioluminescent jellyfish. That is the tungsten, they explain. We later inspect a molybdenum probing site and the processing plant. A series of conveyor belts transport the ore through the brand new 3-building facility, eventually turning it into tungsten concentrate ready for industrial use. The metal is essential to the military-industrial base, from bombs to rockets to ammunition, including the bunker busters and Iron Dome used in current conflicts. But a majority of its use is in the civilian sector. EVs, chip manufacturing, and more rely on tungsten. With China controlling 80% of global production and recent strict export controls, prices have skyrocketed, and finding reliable suppliers has become a priority for government and industry alike. Thanks.